Reflect on. To contemplate or think about something in a thoughtful manner. Synonym for. Reflect on. Ponder, contemplate, think about, ruminate on, meditate on, consider. Take some time to reflect on your goals and aspirations. Take some time to reflect on your actions before responding. He reflected on his mistakes and vowed to learn from them. Dwell on. To focus one's thoughts on a particular subject for an extended period. Synonym for. Dwell on. Fixate on, obsess over, brood over, mull over, ponder, ruminate on. Don't dwell on the past. Focus on what you can do now to improve. Don't dwell on the past. Look toward the future with optimism. She tends to dwell on negative thoughts, which affects her mood. Wrap one's mind around. To comprehend or understand something complex or challenging. Synonym for. Wrap one's mind around. Grasp, comprehend, understand, absorb, get one's head around, process. It took me a while to wrap my mind around the concept of quantum physics. I can't wrap my mind around how someone could be so cruel. Sort out. To organize or clarify one's thoughts on a matter. Synonym for. Sort out. Organize thoughts, clarify, arrange, systematize, structure, categorize. Let's sit down and sort out all the details before we proceed. Let me take a moment to sort out my thoughts before responding. He needs some time to sort out his thoughts before making a decision. Daydream about. To indulge in pleasant or wishful thinking during waking hours. Synonym for. Daydream about. Fantasize about, imagine, dream about, fantasize, visualize, envision. Instead of studying, he spent the afternoon daydreaming about becoming a famous musician. She often daydreams about traveling to exotic destinations during work hours. Sometimes I daydream about traveling to exotic places. Play with an idea. To consider or entertain a thought without committing to it. Synonym for. Play with an idea. Toy with, consider, entertain, explore, ponder, contemplate. He played with the idea of starting his own business for years. They've been playing with the idea of starting their own business for years. Don't just play with the idea. If you're serious, make a plan and take action. Narrow down. To reduce the number of options or possibilities in one's thoughts. Synonym for. Narrow down. Reduce, limit, constrain, focus, refine, concentrate. Let's try to narrow down the options before making a final decision. Let's narrow down the choices before making a final decision. After some discussion, they managed to narrow down the list of potential candidates. Run through one's mind. To think about or consider various possibilities or scenarios. Synonym for. Run through one's mind. Cross one's mind, flit through one's mind, pass through one's mind, occur to one, be considered, be thought of. As he waited for the results, various scenarios ran through his mind. Thoughts of regret ran through her mind as she realized the consequences of her actions. As he waited, different scenarios ran through his mind. Wrap one's head around. Similar to wrap one's mind around, indicating understanding or acceptance of a concept. Synonym for wrap one's head around. Grasp, understand, comprehend, get one's head around, wrap one's mind around, make sense of. It's challenging to wrap my head around the idea of time travel. It's hard to wrap my head around the idea that she's leaving for good. He couldn't wrap his head around the complexity of the software program. Brainstorm about. To generate ideas or thoughts through a creative and spontaneous process. Synonym for brainstorm about. Generate ideas, ideate, spitball, innovate, conceive, create. Let's brainstorm about ideas for the upcoming project during our next meeting. We gathered to brainstorm about potential solutions to the problem. They gathered to brainstorm about potential solutions to the problem. Grapple with. To struggle to understand or deal with a complex issue or concept. Synonym for grapple with. Wrestle with, tackle, engage with, struggle with, contend with, wrestle. Students may find themselves grappling with the philosophical implications of existentialism. Students often grapple with the complexities of philosophical theories. As a novice researcher, I often grapple with the complexities of statistical analysis. Work through. To systematically analyze and address a problem or challenge. Synonym for work through. Solve, address, handle, deal with, tackle, manage. We need to work through the issues before reaching a consensus. It took me some time to work through the intricacies of the software program. The team gathered to work through the logistical challenges of the upcoming project. Chew over. To think about or consider something thoroughly. Synonym for chew over. Contemplate, ponder, mull over, reflect on, consider, ruminate on. Let's chew over the options before making a final decision. Take your time to chew over the options before making a decision. After the meeting, I took a walk to chew over the various proposals that were discussed. Toss around ideas. To discuss or consider various ideas in a casual manner. Synonym for toss around ideas. Discuss ideas, consider options, explore possibilities, brainstorm, exchange thoughts, share ideas. We spent the afternoon tossing around ideas for the new marketing campaign. Let's toss around some ideas for the upcoming project during the meeting. During brainstorming sessions, we like to toss around ideas freely before narrowing down our choices. Hatch a plan. To devise or come up with a detailed and often clever plan. Synonym for hatch a plan. Devise a plan, formulate a plan, cook up a plan, develop a plan, craft a plan scheme. We spend hours hatching a plan to improve efficiency in the office. After weeks of deliberation, they finally hatched a plan to expand their business overseas. Let's get together and hatch a plan for the upcoming charity event. Conjure up. To bring forth or create thoughts, images, or ideas. Synonym for. Conjure up. Summon, evoke, call forth, create, generate, produce. Music has the power to conjure up memories and emotions from the past. The vivid descriptions in the novel can easily conjure up images of distant lands and exotic cultures. The author has the ability to conjure up vivid scenes with words. Percolate in one's mind. To develop or mature gradually in one's thoughts. Synonym for. Percolate in one's mind. Brew, gestate, develop, formulate, mature, evolve. As she walked in the park, solutions to her problems began to percolate in her mind. The idea of starting a new business began to percolate in his mind after attending an entrepreneurship workshop. The idea percolated in his mind until he was ready to present it. Wrestle with. To grapple with or struggle to come to terms with a difficult thought or decision. Synonym for. Wrestle with. Struggle with, grapple with, contend with, battle with, tussle with, fight with. He spent many sleepless nights wrestling with the decision to change careers. She continued to wrestle with the ethical implications of her actions. Throughout history, philosophers have wrestled with questions about the nature of existence. Run out of time. To exhaust the available time. Synonym for. Run out of time. Exhaust time. Deplete time. Use up time. Spend time. Waste time. Run short of time. We need to hurry. Otherwise, we'll run out of time to finish the project before the deadline. I'm afraid we've run out of time for further questions, but feel free to contact me later. We need to hurry. We're running out of time to finish the project. Kill time. To pass the time aimlessly or in a relaxed manner. Synonym for. Kill time. Pass time, waste time, idle away time, occupy time, amuse oneself while away time. While waiting for the train, I killed time by reading a magazine. I usually read a book to kill time during my daily commute. We decided to play a game to kill time during the long layover at the airport. Make up for lost time. To compensate for time that was previously wasted or lost. Synonym for. Make up for lost time. Compensate for lost time. Catch up. Make amends for lost time. Recover lost time. Redeem lost time. Offset lost time. After the delay, they worked hard to make up for lost time and meet the deadline. After recovering from his illness, he decided to make up for lost time by traveling to all the places he had always wanted to visit. Despite failing the first semester, she worked diligently to make up for lost time and eventually graduated with honors. Mark time. To pass time while waiting for something to happen. Synonym for. Mark time. Wait, buy time, hold back, pause, delay, stall. We marked time at the airport until our flight was ready for boarding. While waiting for the meeting to start, they sat around marking time by discussing weekend plans. During the power outage, We marked time by playing cards and telling stories until the electricity came back on. Beat the clock. To complete a task before a deadline or before time runs out. Synonym for beat the clock. Outrace time, outdo time, surpass the clock, finish before time, race against time, beat the deadline. With only minutes left on the exam, she managed to beat the clock and finish the last question just in time. The chef had to beat the clock to prepare the elaborate meal before the guests arrived. They managed to beat the clock and submit their project ahead of schedule. Take one's time. To proceed slowly and without rushing. Synonym for take one's time. Proceed leisurely, go at one's own pace, move slowly. Take it easy, not rush, linger. There's no need to hurry. Take your time and do it right. There's no rush. Feel free to take your time browsing through the store. When solving a puzzle, it's important to take your time and carefully consider each move. Race against time. To work quickly because there is a limited amount of time available. Synonym for race against time. Hasten against time, rush against time, work against time, speed against time, sprint against time, dash against time. As the deadline approached, they found themselves racing against time to complete the project. The rescue team raced against time to find the missing hikers before nightfall. Stand the test of time. To endure and remain relevant or effective over a long period. Synonym for stand the test of time. Endure, survive, withstand, last, persist, remain relevant. Classic literature often stands the test of time, captivating readers for generations. Shakespeare's works have stood the test of time and continue to be relevant centuries later. The classic design of the Eames chair has stood the test of time and remains popular today. Bide one's time. To wait patiently for the right moment to act. Synonym for bide one's time. Wait patiently, await, hold off, delay action, postpone action, sit tight. Despite his eagerness to act, she advised him to bide his time and not rush into a decision. He decided to bide his time and wait for a more opportune situation to present itself. He decided to bide his time and wait for the right opportunity to present itself before making a move. Call time on. To decide to end or stop something, often after a period of consideration. Synonym for call time on. Put an end to, cease, finish, terminate, conclude, bring to a close. The coach finally called time on the game as the weather worsened and safety became a concern. The company had to call time on the failing project and redirect resources elsewhere. After years of decline, the company decided to call time on its failing product line. Keep track of time. To monitor and be aware of the passage of time. Synonym for keep track of time. Monitor time, watch time, track time, keep an eye on time, follow time, observe time. She wears a watch to keep track of time during her busy schedule. With so much work to do, it's important to keep track of time to meet deadlines. I need to keep track of time while cooking to ensure everything is ready at the same time. Be pressed for time. To have limited time available due to various commitments or constraints. Synonym for be pressed for time. Be short of time, be rushed, be in a hurry, be under time pressure, be time constrained, be time limited. We're pressed for time, so we'll need to work quickly to finish the project. I'm a bit pressed for time, so let's have a quick meeting to discuss the main points. I'm always pressed for time in the mornings trying to get the kids ready for school and myself ready for work. You can find playlists for various languages in the video description. To practice the vocabulary, you are encouraged to explore our various apps. Links to these are also included in the description. If you found something new or interesting, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section and provide your valuable feedback. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.